Good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. I've been really busy the last couple of weeks making some expert advisors for MetaTrader 5. And what I did just early today, I made a really long, mega long video talking about both EAs. And so I probably don't really want to do that. I want to really make a video on each EA. And this is the Pitchfork harmonic expert advisor that we see. So what it does, it draws pitchforks and it calculates ABCDs. And in case you don't know what an ABCD is, basically we have these retracements, and so this is an ABCD leg. So you know A, B, C, D, and then D can be a buy. Normally is a buy, and because we need to just retrace, and also you could argue CD can be stop run. It can be like a sign of exhaustion, and so likewise we can do we can rotate that upside down. You know, A, B, C, D. So this would look to sell here. Okay, so you know, hopefully that kind of makes sense. We're just looking for zigzags, and it also helps explain some of the crazy price action that we see as well. And you know, if you were to look at the harmonics, we would draw, this would be actually be like a crab pattern, but we won't talk about harmonics at the moment because they're not in the EA, but it does look at the ABCD. The harmonics are the next evolution of the ABCD pattern. Okay, so obviously that would be a bullish scenario where it would be X, A, B, C, and D. In this case would be a buy. Okay, so that's the logic, and we know this level is going to be incredibly important because that's the body of the harmonic. Okay, so this is something that's going to be added later to the EA, where we're going to know that we're going to identify that as being an important level, and hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so that's the indicator here. And we had a sell because we had the A, B, A, B, C, D zigzag. So we knew that we were a sell. And what I'm going to do is go to the indicator objects list. We're going to just clean up these pitchforks just a little bit. So currently, as it stands, what it does, it doesn't delete the old pitchforks currently. So I need to do that. But it doesn't implicate the logic of the buying and selling. So that's important. So even though it doesn't delete the old pitchforks, it doesn't interfere with the buy and sell logic. And so essentially it will trigger a sell if we make a bearish ABCD, which we did. See? And so you're probably wondering, why are we falling here? It doesn't make sense. Well, we could be falling because we've done an ABCD and we've got a negative descending pitchfork as well. So the logic for the sell is that we have ABCD complete. We could probably say this was like a bit of an exhaustion, a stop run. And the logic for the sell is we need to make a lower low there. And so we did. We created a lower low and it triggers. And away we go. And that's the logic. The MA is not needed. It's not required in this EA logic. So that's the Pitchfork EA. It's slow, steady with the profit and loss. It makes like a nice little bit of profit. It's quite safe because we're only using 0.2% of our account, which is like very risk averse. We could definitely bump that up and increase the sizes. That's very small. It's using tiny sizes for the account size. Okay, and so I guess that's about it really. There's the ABCD logic's just been talked about. We explained that. We understand about the sell because of the completion, and now we're creating a new pitchfork. So that was a good demo. And so we've got a descending pitchfork and an ascending one here. So we break this. We break this green line, it will mean that we're in this main pitchfork here, and so we could so we break this green line, we're going to be in this bit here, We're going to start doing ABCDs in this bit, but currently as it stands, we can hold. If we break that low, it means that we're going to zigzag down on this channel. Okay, so not necessarily that bearish because we can see we're just going really sideways, but we could start getting a little bit bearish if we continue. But if we do make a zigzag here, it'll be likely to be a buy because we'll do ABCD buy. Okay, so I'm hoping that's clear. If you don't know about the ABCD pattern, I recommend studying it. It's quite good, quite powerful, and so we can see how wildly we're zigzagging. It's really strongly zigzagging. So that's it, I think, for the Pitchfork EA. The second video will be about the currency strength indicator. It's actually a lot more complex to talk about because there's loads of conditional checks in place. This is slow, steady with a sound logic. The other EA is fast and aggressive. So what I'll do, I'll attach this video on top of the video that I'm going to make, and likewise I put that video link in this video so you can see the two videos. And I'm opting for the fast and aggressive because it's got excellent logic, has a thing called machine learning in it, which I'm not sure if you're aware of, but ML is like a new phase of AI, especially to do with trading. And so if it uses machine learning, it's something that I'm going to be trying to get into from a coder perspective. So you can see how we're going, and the logic is simply that we're going to potentially look for a long because we just made an ABCD complete. The labels are incorrect currently because that should say bull and that should say bear, but it doesn't at the moment. So I need to fix that. I also need to fix the fact it doesn't delete the old pitchforks, but it doesn't interfere with the buy and sell logic. So at the moment, I'm not too fast. And that's the video on the pitchforks, and I talked about the ABCD. And I think probably the next phase would be to have some kind of harmonic pattern recognition in there, and then it would be displaying harmonics and trading those harmonics, and that would be absolutely amazing. So we'll see how we go, and I'll talk about the other video. I'll talk about the other EA now.